Today I'm going to be showing you how to make deodorant with Young Living essential oils. So we're going to need 2 tablespoons of shea butter, a tablespoon of coconut oil, and a tablespoon of beeswax pellets melted in a double broiler, which we have done. And for the dry ingredients, we need 2.5 tablespoons of arrowroot powder and 1 tablespoon of baking soda. For this recipe, there's an option to use bentonite clay, which will give it a detoxing effect if you feel like you need to detox after switching from some like store-bought deodorant. So what you would do is take out 1/2 tablespoon of baking soda and replace it with 1/2 tablespoon of bentonite clay. But for this recipe, we're just going to be doing the arrowroot and the baking soda. What we do first, oh, and also a 4-ounce jar, mason jar with a lid. So we put our baking soda and arrowroot powder into the jar. And put the oils in. And I chose to do more shea butter than coconut oil because it has more of a moisturizing effect, and too much coconut oil I just found for deodorants wasn't helpful in keeping down odor and perspiration. So I'm going to give it a good mix. And then we're going to add the oil. So I chose cypress, clary sage, and tea tree oil. Cypress, we're going to do 8 drops of cypress. Cypress is a deodorant and an antiperspirant, so that's why I chose that oil. It smells really nice. It's sort of a fresh smell, I think, and kind of a little bit woodsy, but not too much. Clary sage we're gonna do 3 drops of clary sage. Clary sage is a deodorant as well, and it just smells fantastic. And then tea tree oil, we're gonna do 5 drops. And tea tree oil is good for, it's an antibacterial and antifungal, which bacteria and fungus tend to love dark, warm spots on the body. So our underarms are one area where bacteria likes to grow, and that can contribute to body odor as well. So we just give it a good stir. Scrape down the sides and let it cool. You can put it in the fridge for a couple of hours and then let it cool, get back to room temperature. It forms a paste more than a solid deodorant. So if you wanted to put this in a stick, you could. I would just add maybe a tablespoon more arrowroot powder or baking soda. Unless you're sensitive to baking soda, then I would do less baking soda. But I think that would get it to a good consistency to do in a deodorant tube. But otherwise, it's you just need a little bit when you put it on. I usually do about this much for each underarm, and apply as needed. So I hope you enjoy, and look forward to hearing how you like our recipe.